Dashboard. I didn't bring up my Twitch dashboard. Anyway, hey. So, for those of you who don't follow me on the Insta, so this is something that I did last night based off that Kitbashing set that we'll be working through for past couple of weeks while I worked over on Christmas. I'll probably give this on Patreon soonish, hopefully within the week. And then as well, I'll put it across, Gumroad and Blender Market, so on and so forth. Release it, get it out, and then it's available. But that is looking... But for now, this is what we need to work on, is this cockpit. So every year there is a film festival here called Lights Canberra Action, and I take part in that. And so going to be creating the cockpit, because this is where the basis of the animated short film. Thank you, Mr. Richo. Welcome. Dennis, welcome. This is where the basis of the short film is going to be taken into place. And we spoke about this last week around the theme is looking back, looking forward. So the story is coming along quite nicely. We've got this. It's going to be great. Mocap. Got 10 days to make the animated short. And with that video there that I closed. Idiot. Let me just quickly reopen it. OneDrive. I don't know, Marco. You're so organized. Yeah, I know, right? There it is. So that's why starting to create these test renders, and especially with what's going to be happening inside the ship. We're not going to go full into the exterior, into the rest of the ship, so like the cargo hold and all that. It's all going to take place inside the cockpit itself. So we've got to make sure that we give lots of space for the camera. Oh. So the question is it going to be filming like that? And what that means is then I have to worry about reflections. Yeah. Imagine if you were good with technology. Yeah. So, because we're going to have almost like 3 cameras. So I'm trying to set this up now, because if this doesn't work, then we're going to have to move the seats back. So let's just kind of like start it off. Camera, Control, Alt, Numpad 0. Should come into here. Control, Alt, Numpad 0. And so it's going to be like this. And then we'll have one like this. And so as you can see, we are going to have the glass removed. If we do an Alt-R, and then this one here will be kind of like that. Poopy caca, poopy caca. What about 28? GG. That'll give us this. But then, yeah, having that glass there means that reflection we have to worry about. Vertex Bird, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Anyone else, welcome. Yeah, so, because if we start bringing all the pieces back, let's come into rendered mode. Yeah. So maybe with the other cameras. So what we're doing at the moment, we're just laying out what the cameras are going to look like in the scene. So if we do this, maybe we can change the camera focus, I guess. And then it goes like this. And now hopefully we're inside the glass. Perfect. Plenty of space, because you never give jury space. And then like that, we've got plenty of room now. Perfect. Now there is a rule in filmmaking where you don't cross the 180. However, there will be one shot of obviously this. Rotate Z 180. Where we're going to have both characters looking forward. There needs to be a screen in the middle because that's where I've already started kind of like blocking out how is this short film going to work. So we'll have both characters lean in, looking intently on this center screen, the center console. Kelbo, welcome to the stream. Just making this cockpit, take my watch off, I don't need that in my life. For the animated for the animated short film festival thing that happens every year. Market just killing it as always. Oh, I'm killing this computer. Hopefully not for long. But that's the idea. Let me just go rotate 90. Yeah, I think that it definitely needs to come down. Maybe we even go to an 18mm. Yes. Let's have a look if we bring all that back. That's what we've got. 22mm. Yep. And so this is where they can both be looking in, and then the camera is going to kind of like slowly zoom in on the screen. All right. Nice. So this is what we're going to be working on, is building up the interior, and we'll go from there. We'll try and make something look real nice. Probably not this exterior material. Oh, that is such a good material. If we go back, let me just unhide everything so you guys can see what the ship looked like. So that's all built with the Kitbashing set. And then for those of you who have just joined, this is kind of like the results that I have at the moment. We're getting there. Camera work's a bit shoddy, but that's fine. I was just playing around with it. I would like to be able to get some sort of like air streams coming off the back. I think that'll just give it a little bit of extra oomph. Fire, that looks good. Anyway, so that's what we're going on. Okay. So let's start breaking everything down. H. Obviously we have to build that in. So let's go ahead and start on the interior here. How do we do that? Okay, let's go mesh, plane, Alt G into edit mode, and we'll bring it forward. And we'll go into solid mode just so we're not killing this computer just yet. There we go. And the idea is a very simple interior where they can step into the seat. So there's plenty of things coming around, and the center bit here, the center console, there will be a section through there. Is there a reason you have black clothes, the black clothes, but cloud in the background as you work? What? Black clothes, but the clouds in the background as you work. Are we you've got me paranoid. What? No, this is just I'm assuming this is what we're talking about. That's kind of just like the default setting. So if I go into 45, yeah, that's kind of like the under the ground, I guess. I don't know, whatever it is. You got me confused now. So let's just go ahead, continue to block this out. And it doesn't need to follow exactly, which is good. All right, let's bring that back. We are going to go a little bit higher. And then from here, let's grab this. E to extrude. And I'm going to kind of follow this line here. And then we'll cut it all out later. Yep. And then we'll come around and hook it all up. It doesn't have to be this round around the outside. Still so new. Nope, that's all good. So just to create a very simple environment. So if we go into shading, and because we're using cycles, if I come here onto the world, this is what the default background looks like. All I'm doing is pulling out of color, typing in sky color, bam. Whoops. Simple as that. If you get a 5090, make sure you got the right power cables. So, I am going through a PC builder. So I'm going to assume they're going to do it right. So that's why I don't build my own PCs. Because also I get a warranty. Because obviously if a PC goes down, I kind of need it fixed. I don't have time to be fluffing around trying to work out how to fix it. Okay, cool. Like that. Just thinking what's going to be the best way to get to this bit. Maybe what we'll do is let's go G to the X, G to the X. I'm just going to kind of follow that line there just for a little bit. Is that, no, that's not the right line. That's fine. We will go to the next bit, GX. There we go, to about there, I would say. Okay, let's go down. And so now we're still in that blocking out phase that we always talk about. Just until I get the right look. Come on. Where are you? There. Beautiful. Excellent. And then from here, yeah, so I did hear something about the cables. Because there is so much power going through the 5090s, they've had to do something special. And so, yes, there's some computers that are getting cooked. I love it. Just got an email from the ATO. Okay, let's... Oops, where are we? There we go. So now I'm just going to follow... Oh, hang on. Wrong one. Let's grab both of these. And we are going to follow, I think, this edge here. That looks about right. Scale's at 0. Ugh. I think what we need to do is rotate that a smidgen. There we go. Rotate. Rotate. So we've got something like this. Okay, so we've got a bit of an air vent there. That's fine. Coolios. So we're almost there. Maybe what we'll do is at this point in here, we'll just do a cut inset. I think that'll probably work out well. New email, who did this? The new ones, struggle ones, have blue pins, not yellow. Yep. Whoa, wrong screen. I think I'm doing this the hard way. Let's go this way. I'm going to grab that and that. Shift D, P, separate by selection. And then we'll grab this here. Let's get rid of them. Delete vertices. Delete vertices. And then we can grab both of these here. E to extrude Y. And then we can just kind of copy these. Yeah, there we go. That's probably a better way. That. and that. Let's do a Control J to join. And then we can clear this out, delete edge. GG. Let's bring it back a smidgen. Delete. Yeah, let's go delete faces. So I'm just trying to tidy this up. Let's go move to last. Merge at center. You, what are you doing? You can go delete vertices. And then we'll create a face in here. Yep, perfect. And then we can pull that all the way back. Whew, delete vertices. So now, E to extrude along the y-axis. Nice. Now one of the big problems is how much space do we have? So we've got 2 meters. We've got about 2 meters. I think that's okay. All right, fellas. I think I'll avoid the 5000 series. Other than the memory increase, you don't get as much bang for your buck. However, at 21,000 CUDA cores, yeah, you get a bit of a bang for your buck. Because at the moment I'm on 11,000, I think. So I am looking forward to the dramatic increase in render speeds. Hunter, welcome. So yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be selling my firstborn. No, he's a cool kid. I'm not selling him. Control Shift, Shift N. Let's go like this. So Control B, and then I'm going to bring that in. Actually, no, we won't do that just yet. 24090s. Whoa. That is pretty schmick. That is pretty schmick. What? But a 4090 dual is 1.6 from my understanding. It's not double speed. It's a 1.6 in Blender. What is? It's for modeling for animation or for ArtStation. It's a model for animation or for ArtStation. No, this is going to be all for animation. This is all part of, yeah. Is what we're going for here. There we go. Great. That goes there. Ah, crud. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted all that. Whatevs. Yeah, so this is going to be all going up. Yeah, for a web series. And the thing is because I got 10 days to make this animated short film, that means I'm going to have to render really fast. I was going to do it in Unreal Engine and try and do that, and that's what I've been testing. However, I haven't liked what I've been creating. So I'm going to go back to what I know. That's Blender. And so we'll be reconnecting with that. Let's go Control J to join. Let's select all, merge by distance. So now we've got that piece in there as well. Let's face. Beautiful. And then what we'll do is we'll add in a solidify modifier. Just to clear that up, I want to... What does that sound? Nothing. Weird sounds. Yeah, so I got to render super fast, and so that's the kind of like idea between going to the 4090 is I just need speed. Okay, so let's do that. Shift D, P, separate by selection. So I can grab that and that. Control, whoop, Control J to join. And now we can line up this. So let's go delete edge. Oh, itchy nose. Is there a roof? There is a roof. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am doing this the hard way, aren't I? I am. You donkey. I'm just going to hide that for now. We might come back to it. Let's just do a Shift D on that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the inside edges of all these. Inside edge, inside edge, inside edge, and inside edge. Delete vertices. Control L now. That shouldn't select the inside. Delete vertices. You freaking idiot. Now I can grab all this. Scale. Let's go a little bit higher. Scale Z 0. Then we can go GZ and bring the floor up like so. Let's grab these two. Whoop. GG. Whoops. GG. GG. And then that'll give us that. Maybe we'll select all this. Alt S to scale along the normals. No, let's not do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Add modifier, generate, solidify modifier. Bring it in. And then that'll give us that. Perfect. Can you explain what the blue... So, no, that's edge splits. So, for instance, if I did this, and then, we did a bevel. We got a bevel, auto smooth. However, if I grab this, Control E and go mark seam, nope. Control E, mark sharp, we will now have that sharp line running through there. All right. Thank you, Mr. Stephen Scott. Always appreciate it when you're here, buddy. All right, fellas. You have a great evening, morning, day. Dude, I'm so sorry. One day, I will buy you a Coke at the Blender conference. I tell you this now. Okay. I'm going to click that to hide away the solidify modifier. And then I'm going to come in. Let's grab this. This, delete faces. I'm going to grab that edge loop, grab all this. So I'm just trying to clear the inside a little bit. There we go. And you as well, Sunshine. Did I delete that already? Maybe. Delete faces. Oh, gosh. Okay. No, not you. Not you. Delete vertices. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. We're deleting all this. Not that. And so if we kind of clear that out, delete vertices, and then we've got a nice square. Just want to delete that vertice, just hanging around. From here, I can go Control F, grid fill, and then it fills that in. Perfect. What's going to be the easiest way here? We'll select that and that. Control L, delete vertices. Select that edge loop, delete vertices. Undo, delete faces, Control F, grid fill. Nice and easy. Thank you. No worries, mate. However, we do have this bit coming in, but that is okay, because I think what we might do is put an edge loop through here. I'm going to grab all this. And we're just going to kind of bring it in. G to the X. And then that'll cover that. And then we want to blend all this in. Let's just go GG. Perfect. And then we'll do down the bottom as well. Ooh. GG. Hang on. Something's not right. GG. That's fine. What's going on here? G to the Y, X. Ah. Ooh. Look, I'm not going to be seeing this too much. So I think we can get away with that ugly pinch point, but I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. Spooky is here. Welcome to the stream. Are you getting a 5090? Yes, I will be getting a 5090. I don't know when, but I will be getting a 5090. Okay, I'm happy with the interior here. What is that? I made a bit of a schmozzle. Let's just kind of like get that back in the right spot. Control V. Make sure we've got clipping enabled. And we'll just turn that off for now. Excellent. Let's just delete it for now. Okay, I like this. I like this. We do want to add extra details because like we said here, this is what the camera is mainly going to be seeing. So we will create a more impressive dashboard cockpit thing. I do want to keep these controls. I think the controls look nice. Are you going to add lights and green? Yes, that is the intention. Because I mean, at the end of the day, most of the action will be here. However, I might put a slight depth of field so that the rest of it's not going to be too noticeable. However, let's go. Yeah, what kind of crud we're going to put back here, I don't know, but I've got a feeling that we might grab this. Shift D, P, separate by selection. Where are you? There we go. And let's go E to extrude, Alt S. So we're going to have that. I now want to delete all these faces, delete faces. And then we will go maybe something like this. Cool, cool. From here, E to extrude. No, from here, I'm going to do this. P, 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 separate by selection. Let's do a Shift N to flip the normals. And here as well, flip the normals. This is going to be 0.05, 0. This is going to be 0.02. Perfect. And then what we're going to add in, it's going to a little bit of rough as guts, but we will see if this works. We're going to add in a cylinder. We're going to make it only about 12. Twin sticks. HOTAS. What the heck is HOTAS? Filmman does have an absolutely great channel about BeamNG. We did a bit of a collab a while back, so some of you might remember the Spaceballs ship. It's all this guy. Go check it out. Go check out his channel, especially if you love the BeamNG. My son. That's some of the stuff he's been doing. Gosh. He was trying to use a pickup truck, and he put one of the bombers, the back wheel in the back of the truck, and see how fast he could get it before, yeah, the bomber just tears it to shreds. Okay, so anyway, let's put it in here like so. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to line it up. Hands on. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I do like the dual controls. They seem to have just melded nicely. Okay, so the idea behind this is, I'm just going to control numpad minus. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to quickly cut this out. Just kind of like guesstimating where this should all go. No, I'm a fan of the dual joysticks. It just seems to work. Gives me almost like pod racer vibes. So I think that's why I've gone with it. Oh, there it is. Yep. This is shoddy as, I know. But shut up. Not even. Control S to save. Let's just do an F12. Let's just have a look what it looks like. Can't see squat. Lovely. Get stuffed. Right click. Let's just go into light. Actually, we'll do a point light just for now. Just so we can actually see what I've done. 200. F12. Ah, you jerkosaurus. Hang on, I'm missing stuff. Why am I missing stuff? Oh, no. That's correct. But what's this up here? What have you done? Alt H. Ah, there we go. That was doing F12. But the pod racer was dual throttle. Oh, shut up. Dang it, you're right. It was too, wasn't it? But I mean, filming. Shut up. Graphic cards are the first world problems I wish I'd be suffering from. I'm still rocking a 1050. When I did my first award-winning animation, even though it was a local short film festival, I don't care. Still award-winning. I think I was rocking 980, but that's why I specifically designed the short film for like a 2D animation style. And I mean, well, I've shown that previously. It's in the old videos. Oh yeah, hang on. Let's go back. Whereas now I can kind of, go into more advanced stuff. I like it. I like the holes and all that kind of stuff. Definitely, this is where we're going to have to throw in some panels and screens, buttons, and so on and so forth. I think that'll be nice. I push my glasses. And I'm actually in that deep, sexy voice of yours. Actually. Gosh. Okay, let's kind of cut away all this. Go away. That's built nicely. I do want to remove this texture. So let's go ahead and get rid of all that. Beautiful. So now we're back to kind of like a base texture. Perfect. This is where I'll probably come in and put in DreamUV Texture because we want a little bit more finer details on the inside. We don't want like a blanket texture around it. Lovely. Using long man card means you get better. That is very correct. Slice factor. And I just spilled water all over me. Awesome. Good job, Marco. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done now? I don't know. I can't hear that song. That's nothing. He can hear pudding. Oh, Simpsons. I like this, I like this, I like this. Cockpit needs to change. All this needs to come in. Let's go ahead and maybe... maybe we don't split up the floor just yet. Let's bring back our chair. And then we'll design the center console here. So I'm thinking it's going to be very minimal with a piece in the middle. So Shift S, Cursor World Origin, Mesh, Plane. For those of you who just joined us, welcome. So this is kind of like what I've been working on is this entire ship. However, I want to focus more on the cockpit because that's where most of the animation is going to be happening. So I posted this on Instagram. If you're not following me over there on your bike, go on. Go over there. Give me a like and subscribe and all that jazz. I'll tell you welcome. Symphony Metal from a band. Ah, there we go. That's why I don't know. Right, yes. So let's go in. Q, G to the Y. And so, yeah, we're going for a very minimal dashboard. Probably keep in line with the current. Get rid of this decal in here. Control L delete vertices and Control L delete vertices. Let's then go ahead and build onto that. Edge loop, V to rip, Control L delete vertices. Then I can come in, add modifier, generate mirror modifier, clipping. Excellent. Okay, now let's just block this out. We like this. Oh, actually, that works out really well. Let's go GG. And then we just check how much is blocking the camera. Not too much, that's fine, but I can see that, yeah, this is going to be blocking a lot more. Now, the cool thing about it is that it'll be blocking animations of the lower half. Excellent. So that means now we only have to really put all our effort in to the upper torso and head and hands and so on and so forth. Like where Peter Pan's from. Jeez. Let's go like so. And we will continue on that. So if I go GG, move it back, I can press C, and then it'll continue along that there. Let's go G. Actually, we'll grab this whole face. G to the Y. Pull it all the way back. Does it blend in? Perfect. Because then I can probably put maybe like a little bit of an LED strip in there. And we'll go G to the Z. Bring that up. And we will do the same here. Now, because I want this in line, I think that's the Y axis. We can go Control C, Control V. And now we've got kind of like that mirroring on that section there. That actually works really nice. I'm going to do it here as well. Control V. Let's put an edge loop through there. Just trying to work this out. Let's do this, and we'll do down the bottom. Scale Y 0, G to the Y. And then we'll grab all this, GG, and just raise it up like so. That is not bad, actually. I'm really thrilled with that. Let's select these two, Control B to do a bevel. And then we've got this nice line through there. Don't know what that was. If we do this and this, let's get rid of the bottom half. Box select, go. I want to do an E to extrude. GG. does look delish. It's really nice and crisp. I think definitely we put in just a small LED. We're probably not going to see it though, because if we kind of come into this camera, which this camera is going to be very brief. There's not going to be a lot of this shot. This here will probably be maybe a 3 to 4 second shot. Just once, maybe twice. Because they're both staring into the center screen here. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Because I mean, technically, we could almost do like over the. Technically, we could almost do over the shoulder shots. So, and what I mean by that is where, you know, if they've got their head, it's kind of like the camera's here and they're talking to them. Interesting. That'll be interesting to see, because then obviously we can hide even more animation. Because we're on such a tight time frame, I mean, you know, got a full-time job and everything, need to try and do shortcuts where possible. You may not see the lights on the console in the shot. Correct. Yes, I completely agree. Snow pants. Far out. Spooky. What's the temperature there? Today, I think, was like 34 or something. Canberra weather. Actually, today wasn't that hot. I was 29 and rain. However, the other day, we were up to like 38. Starting to become summer. Yes, I completely agree with the reflections. Because if anything, it might even just reflect onto the character. But then, yeah, we've got to create this. And then let's go into kind of like a bit of a screen. So, what is the screen going to look like? Let's grab this. Shift D, scale. P, separate by selected. Maybe we've gone... I'm just trying to think of some of, you know, some of the Star Citizen things that we like. So maybe it is we do this, and then we do a GG. And then that becomes our central screen. Actually, we might... let's keep it like this. Keep it fresh. We will apply the mirror modifier, just so we've done that. Let's go delete edge loop. Maybe just to blend it in a little bit. And then from here, select here and here, here and here, Control B. Give that a little bit of edge loop, a little bit of a border, and then we've got that. I think that's going to look great. Auto smooth. We could even just do a small little bevel through here. Yeah, I think that's good. Blend it in Blender. How dare you? Minus 16. Far out, dude. Yuck. How do you do it? Definitely not my cup of noodles. So this I'm really liking. I think that looks great. And then now I just need to kind of create this piece that sits in here. How are we going to do that? Let's select that face. Shift S, cursor selected. Jeez. What's the time? It's only 10:30, Market. Put your socks up. Okay, let's go in. And then we're going to try and line this up manually. Like so. that gives us that. Scale X. Oh, no, that's not going to be able to do that now. That's fine. Let's go GG. GG. Select the outer edge and go Alt S to scale along the normals. Bit of a weird angle. Ooh. To clean up this angle, we could do this. Scale Z0. Let's not. Maybe we just kind of guesstimate how it's going to be. Scale Z0, scale Z0, scale X0, and scale X0. Now we have that. E to extrude along the y-axis. And then that'll sit up in there. Now, joining this. Delete. Delete. There is, what is it? Control F. What? There is a thing like bridge edges or something. Bridge edge loops? Oh, yes. And then we can go, nope, don't twist. Number of cuts. Do you know you can do that? Okay. Not a fan of this controller being at this angle, which is okay. Let's grab both of these. I'm going to go Control L. U. U. Control L. And then we're going to grab all this stuff. Let's go into wireframe mode. C. Control L. Okay, that's fine. From here, let's rotate this around. Let's bring it up. And I know that this is comfy. Something along these lines. Filmin, though, has given me ideas. Control F. Nope, we did bridge edge loops. Increase the number of cuts, and then that'll give it a nice twist. Because have you ever felt like this? When strange things happen when you're going around the twist. Have you ever? Okay. Actually, more like it like that. And we'll do a bevel. And then we'll do another bevel. For those of you from Australia, will probably know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to go into Control B to do a bevel. There we go. And that now matches that. Awesome. So, from here, I'm going to select this edge, Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's grab that piece is by itself, this piece here. And we want to separate it. Control LP, separate by selection. Then from here, I'm going to right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Select U and U, Control J to join. Awesome. And then from here, we can now get rid of this controller. Boop. Control L, delete vertices. Then from here, add modifier, generate mirror modifier. Does seem like it might be a little bit too much, but you know what? I don't care. It's fine. Worst comes to worst, when we actually go into animating, I might just, move them forward or something. Whatever, who cares? That's cool. Let me do the same for this chair. And so if we grab this, let's get rid of these controllers. So U, and U, Control L, Control L, delete vertices. Now I can grab this piece. We can add in another mirror modifier. And then I'm going to select the cockpit. Oh, there you go, button. Oh, what? There we go. Perfect. So that now lines up. Great. Sick. Off tap. Put that up into there. Do an Alt H. Let's go into render mode. Render mode. Getting in and out of the chair. I know. Shh. Future problem. Okay. It's not connected to the ground. Slight problem. I think once we come in, let's do a H to hide. Let's just remove that for a sec. No, EU. I don't want to see that. You can now hide. You can now hide this here mirror modifier, please. Thank you. And then that'll go all the way around. Get stuffed. U2. Generate mirror modifier. Lovely jobblies. Let's go Control S to save. Jump into our asset library. Asset browser. So Kitbashing 5. Look at this. Look what I've done. Spent ages doing this. Everything is in its own category as well. So I'm really trying hard with this one to make it as schmick and professional as possible. Put some dodgy rails behind the chairs to make it appear that the chairs slide backwards to get onto them. Correct. Will we see it? Is the next question. So I'm trying to minimize the... But yeah, no, I agree, Kilbo. Yeah. I might put it in there for fun then. We can do Shift S cursor selected. Let's go into plane, scale, G to the Z, G to the Y. Period key. Let's go like this. Maybe we go scale on the Y-axis. And then we have a bit of a rail. Control B to do a bevel. About there. Let's grab grab these two. Control B to do a bevel. E to extrude. And then we'll do edge loop here. Just going to pull this back with a stop. So if I grab these two pieces, individual origins up the top, G to the Y, oops, Shift D Y, scale. And then that's kind of like the stopper. That's as far as it goes. Done. Maybe what we'll do is, let's just rise it up a smidgen, grab the edge, E to extrude down. There we go. So trying to keep that profile as minimal as possible, because to avoid tripping hazards. Have you thought about making a pose library? Yes. Yes, I have. I actually have done it before. Let me just have a quick squeeze. Gumroad. I'm pretty sure I put it on Gumroad. Hang on. Dashboard. Let me just check. We click on this button. Click on that button. Click on products. Let's have a look. Posing. Here we go. Audio to gesture. Idle. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a free download. Oh, easy. Hang on. Let me just get that. Oh, it's not. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Let me just create a quick coupon for it just for free, and we'll give it to all you guys. If I go copy there, hang on, I gotta remember how to do this. I haven't done it for a little bit. We go into wait, just give me a sec. So I do have a pack of motion idols, and that's kind of like people just standing somewhere or this, that, another, just doing like small minimal movements. If I go here, generator there. Okay, we grab that. Checkout. I'm getting there. New discount. Some live stream. No. Motion? Idle motions in Blender. There we go. Percentage. 100% off. Limited, no. Beautiful. And then, hang on, just chill out. Copy link. Control V. If I click on this now. Yeah, sweet. There we go. All right. Jeez, that was a bit of a adventure. Googie Gia. Control V. There we go. So that's a very basic one for Unreal Engine 4. But yeah, I'll probably do another motion library. But I need to know what to make. So I guess just leave a comment somewhere. I don't know where. Email it to me. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of like make a library real quick. Because I'm trying to do kind of like a library of, 30, 40-second ones. So they just kind of like sit in the background. Because you're never really going to be having a cut of a character that of a scene that goes for like 30, 40 seconds. And there's plenty of motions of people like walking around and so on and so forth. But it's more the people who are like without the face, obviously, but they're looking around. Cool. Go back to the table. Yeah. So there we go. That one's all, free download. Just go do it. Tell your friends. Like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, go on. Do it. Hey. Tell your friends. So the reason why I came into here, if we go into material, DreamUV, let's grab DreamUV plate. Oh, that's why I've got duplicates. Big brain, as my daughter would say. Okay, let's go. There is that one there. I'm going to go here. DreamUV. You go into that. Use. There's not enough cuts at the moment for it, so it's not going to work. Fiddlesticks. Do we cut it now? Let's just cut it now. So if I were to do an edge loop through here, let's do Control B, 0.001, delete faces, and then I can grab that, Control B, 0.001, delete faces, and then we'll do one maybe up here, Control B, 0.001, delete faces. And then we're going to have to chop this up because that gets ugly, and I just did a massive fluff. Let's go Control B, 0.001, delete faces, and it'll all make sense in a sec. Control B, 0.001, delete faces. Control B, 0.001, delete faces. We'll do the same here. Control B, 0.001, delete faces. Looks like rubbish, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to go auto smooth. Lovely. Now, Control S to save because I don't want it to bug out. So at the moment when we look at this and then we throw on scratched. Doesn't look nice. Well, actually, that actually turned out not too bad. But if we go into hotspot, there we go. So now we've got these nice panels, panel lines on the interior. Let's do the same for that. Let's go hotspot, and then we'll throw it onto there. Excellent. What material do we have on that? Let's go remove unused. Just kind of like makes my life a little bit easier. Didn't do much. Let's grab that piece, Control L, and then we're going to assign cubic projection, unwrap cubic projection, and then that gives us that. No! Control base. There we go. Robot arm to adjust the straw in your drink because your hands are too busy pressing all the buttons on the stage. That sounds like a ChatGPT prompt. Okay, so I like that. Do we do... Let's hotspot that puppy. I'm going to do the same. Throw it onto there. And then remove unused materials. I'm going to dump that onto there. And then what I'll do is we're just going to go project from view with bounds. That'll give us that. I'm okay with that because from here I'm going to go into UV editing. And we'll just dump it in there. Then we come into material. Good enough for me. C is for cookie. What's that triangle? That's the camera. So these are all my cameras that I've got set up. Let's do an F12. And then, actually might just go scale. We'll just put that behind Cockpit. What is that? That is just a plane. Don't need that. We will do 2. Oh, that's going to be interesting because I'm going to have to render the animation behind, then apply it to the screen. All right, that's fine. And then we will do scratched on there. Let's go hotspot. Lovely. Control S to save. These are all our screens. Only just add in another camera, Shift A. Camera, Control numpad minus. Oops. GG. What is that looking like now? F12, we're probably not going to see much. Which is semi-okay. Oh yeah, I got a light in the scene. But the inside is now starting to look pretty good. Let's have a look at one of the other cameras on the inside. So maybe this one. This one. F12. Camera's too low, so it's going to have to come up. And then, yeah, we'll put in some more things to go onto that face there. What is that? I don't know. Here, what is that? Oh, I think that's just stretching from the UV texture, or whatevs. So I think that the camera's going to have to come up here-ish. Something like that. And if we get rid of that, F12, and then we have all the lighting coming through the... What? Oh, that's just probably... That's probably just the shininess. But I like that. We could probably just dump in a door into the background here. So let's go ahead, remove unused, minimize that one, throw it onto there, add a hotspot. Perfect. Look at that. That's great. From here, let's go jump over into the Kitbashing set real quick because I know I've created doors. Rotate Y 90. Is that the right way around? Not that one. What about this one? Perfect. However, we might change it. Let's give it a crack. Will it work? It did work. Whoopee caca. Let's go this material. I didn't use this. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Was a cameraman in Dublin. He said, hereish. Oh, sure, nobles is not right and chains. Oh, delightful. Jeez. I'm glad Stephen Scott's still not here. Shoot me. Let's put that in the middle there. So now we've given ourselves a door. Awesome. Is there any other pieces that might fit in here? I'm just kind of going through. Oh yeah, okay. Let's take some of these pieces, and then we're going to dump that onto there. Rotate Y 90. What? Okay, sure. Whatever floats your boat, mate. And then we'll dump that one there, and then this one here as well. I do like. Perfect. And then let's put in. Do want to fill out this space. I don't think I've got anything in this kitbashing set that might be worthy to go in there. Worthy. G to the Y. Oops. G to the X. Is that protruding through? It is not. Perfect. I like it. So let's go. Oh, yes. Look at you. Control J to join. And then from here, I'm going to select Add Modifiers, Generate Mirror Modifier, and we will select Cockpit. Let's do an F12, I think. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, Mark. Semi-sorry. Kind of sorry. Surely sorry. Good. So now we've given a little bit depth now into the background by throwing on those greeble pieces. I think we need to put some stuff on the walls now. And then we might just fit in some very small lights. So let's go into the simple greebles. And then I'm just going to quickly fill up this scene. Scan that up, and I'm okay that it cuts through there, because then we can do this, and then that merges into there. I'm loving this kitbashing set. And then we can do this. Whoops. Why, Delilah. Whoops. Let's bring it up. Nice. Pipe goes through there. That's just given a bit of oomph. What is this piece? Yep, that looks. Oh, yeah, we've got. What's the name? Like other types of boxes. Let's go into. Power boxes. Yes. I didn't even think about our power boxes. Let's bring you in. Settle down, mate. Because these are slightly textured as well. Rotate Y. Perfect. This is now just going to give us all those little extra elements. We don't need... Let's throw in an air conditioner. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. F12. Let's have a look. I know it looks great. Thanks, Mr. Richer. That's all good. Those 3 points, why don't you pull the second one slightly, so it lines up with the whole. Eh. That looks schmick. I feel like this is giving me like a B-52 bomber vibe. And I'm vibing it. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's just scale that. Something like that. Might just dump. Ugh. No, not you. You? You don't fit the aesthetic. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just duplicate. Shift D. Rotate XX. GZZ. Pull you back. Okay. Loving it. This is great. Kicking goals. Back into the Kitbashing set. Let's just find probably just a few more little ones. So these are my antennas. I think that'll be a great piece. That's great. Covers. I've got vents. Vents. Under vents. Just put it over the back. Supports. Ooh. Probably doesn't need that support. But let's do an Alt-R. Does that work? That semi-works. Oh, gosh. And then, yeah, I made these pieces as well. Oh, my goodness, I forgot about these. I thought they would come in handy one day. Some, like, triangle struts. Is that too much? That is the question. Let's go, I reckon, just one more up the top here. Sure. Just through there like that. No, I'm popping off. I'm popping half a blended chubby. I'm glad I can give you a blended chubby. I think those look. I think the camera bit will come important once. The camera will become important once I've got the characters in and animating. Like I've got both their locations, but then yeah, that's when it will become important. But I do like that. I'm lost for words now. I do like the not panoramic fisheye thing. Yeah, the fisheye. I am a fan of that. So let's just kind of finish this up. I just want to put in just a few more pieces. Maybe we'll bring that back. Rotate Y, GZZ, XX, wah. I've already said that a few times, I'm sorry. I like that. And I mean, one thing we haven't even done is created any kinds of piping. I'm making it all blended chubby work. The Chubmeister. We haven't even put anything on the roof yet. So I'm going to put you across the roof. And we don't want that to overlap because we're throwing a mirror modifier on it all. And then we're going to throw this one on the roof, which is one of my most favorite pieces. Something in this corner. What do I have? I don't think I've got anything really in there. Landing gears, panels, pipes. Not got any pipes in there. Support structures. These are my turrets, guns. Greeble pull. Oh, yeah. Small little plate in there. And then we can GGYY. Something like that. What are you? You're that. Okay, let's scale you down. GYY. Push you down. Perfect. That is looking so good. And then it's kind of like at this point here, we can put in just a small point light, G to the X, and then, you know, we can give it maybe even just like a bit of an orange tone. And it's just kind of got, yeah, ever so slight little light just in the background there. And then we can probably throw around some in there. Another challenge we'll get around to the next. Yeah, Punisher's got a new challenge. I know, I saw it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I'm up for it. So, this took 26 seconds to render. I'm going to delete that light. F12. Let's have a look. Oh, my legs. You doing this one? Got nothing to do at the moment. I only saw the thumbnail, so I haven't seen, but I'm assuming that there's 3 different animations you can kind of go through. 26 seconds. It's exactly the same. 27 seconds. Suck a lemon. Control Z. Control Z. There we go. I don't even know if I've optimized light paths. Nope. 4114. Transparent at 8. I think we'll probably drop to 3. Performance. Persistent data. F12. Let's have a look. See how much faster this will render. One inspiring artwork. You got a new thumbnail. Nice. I mean, icon. It's a whole chasm. Okay, interesting. Okay, what do we got? 26 seconds. Oh, that did nothing. Let's do, it's OptiX, albino and normal, 0.02, F12. They're just stand-ins, more or less, just to keep the ledge right. F12, let's go, another award. 16.9 seconds, beautiful. I am okay with that. And I think this looks gorgeous. I am concerned that there's not a lot of lighting. How much of a problem is that going to be? Probably just fudge the lighting. Challenge seems wide open. Yeah, cool. I'll have a squiz after this. After this short film thing. So the whole point of this is that here in Canberra you get 10 days to make a short film. You've got 10 items that you have to use, and we've already got the theme. So, and that's looking forward, looking back. No, looking back, looking forward. And so we're kind of going for, I'm not going to say just in case somebody's watching, which I highly doubt anyone is watching from Canberra, but, well, except for Richo. But I'm still struggling to make projects. Yeah, I know, it's so hard. What GPU are you using to render? I am on an A6000 at the moment. However soon, 5090 is the goal. We shall see. Let's go ahead and I'm going to save. Let's go ahead and grab all these pieces. And then I'm just going to copy them across, join them all together. You're a piece, you're a piece, you're a piece, you're a piece, you. Oh yeah, there's a few supports. 1, 2, and 3. There's a piece there that I picked up. You're a piece. Control J to join. And so now that's gone there. Awesome. Let's go here and we'll do an F12. We're probably not going to see much from here, which is fine. That is, oh, that's delish. I think having just that little subtle light in the background, 7.3 seconds, awesome. So let's carry on with that idea. What are you? Why are you protruding through? I don't like your face. Then I saw her face. Let's grab this. Scale Z. Just bring that down a little bit. Nice. Hey, Paul. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our Marco. Sick. The more specific animated channels might put, yeah, some people, this is going to be all over the place. I reckon so, yeah. I'm not touching a 5090 with all these trade. I think chip makers about to be punked. Unbeliever. Yes. Nah, I'm going 2-footed slide tackle in. Brand new system. Okay, whoa. Okay, I do want to put in right here, maybe just a blue point light. But yeah, no, full new system. And let's go F12. So now we've got orange and blue. Going for that cyberpunky style. That actually... F12. Planning to get a new computer just for Blender. Yep. Awesome. I don't like that. The fact that it's leaking through. But this orange light, so when we were doing all our Star Citizen overviews on how they create their assets, using all the star fab and break it down, you can actually go see, like, they use a ton of little light sources to really highlight their assets. Am I going mad? Absolutely. I was never right to begin with. Period key, zoom in. And then we want to grab you. I hate you. So maybe we might move this light to here-ish in just this gap here. And then let's go, rather than 10, I'm just going to go 1. And we'll see what that is like. Speaking of, have you checked out the buildings I shared last year? I'm trying to think. I remember opening the blend file, but I can't think of them right now. Gilbert, when was that chat? You should add a cup holder on your dashboard. Purtle. It's one I think I always put in mine. I don't know what I normally put in my models. DreamUV textures. Alright, that is looking pretty schmick. And then if we kind of come in and bring, let's do an Alt-H, and then we bring everything back. Cutters. What the heck's a cutter? Oh. We bring everything back, and now we do an F12. Wrong camera, Marco, but good try. Oh, well done. 17 seconds per frame. Oh, my goodness. That's scary. because if I go into calculator, so 17 seconds, oh, let's go 20 seconds times 2000 divide by 60, 666 hours. Oh gosh. $27 days. Is that right? That was right. 27 days to do 2,000 frames at 16 seconds. That's bad. That is not going to work. Especially when I've got 27 hours? No. No. Wait a minute. My maths was wrong. 17 seconds. Actually, let's go 20 seconds to do 2,000 frames. Divide by 60. Divide by 60 is minutes. Is 11 hours. Okay. That's not bad. If it's 2,000 frames. Okay. Just use a render farm. I have thought about that. The biggest problem is because I link files, is like uploading all that data. And uploads in Australia suck. Like, look at this. I don't know, I'm getting error messages while I'm streaming, which is really frustrating. But oh well, whatever. Oh, we got it. Yeah, no, my maths is terrible. Shut up. It's late. It's 20 past. 20 past 11. What are we at? 281 views? That's not bad. It's all right. Cool. Still the best. It's not the most highest number. Yeah, it's not the biggest stream. Where are we at? Hang on. We are at 250,000 faces. That's not too bad. If I go Shift D and let's rotate that around, Control Numpad 0. And then, like when this ship is obviously flying through, 2 seconds. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's that. I can't remember how long this took to render though. I think this took about an hour. But it was more, I think, all the motion blur that was happening behind it. And also I was rendering at 1920 by 1920. So I wasn't 1080 by 1080, which would have been a lot better. But that looks so freaking cool. I did notice right at the end, though, it kind of straightens out. It just stays like that. Have you thought about using a second computer solely for renders? Yes. And buying the second computer, that's what's probably going to have to be. We will have 1,000/1,000 soon. We have set up here. I know. Yes, I have thought about it because technically the way you should be streaming is all the streaming equipment goes onto a second computer. The second computer is meant to be the streaming computer while you do all your work on here. However, I'm doing all my work on this one, so that's why when I'm rendering, it will have that bit of a jar on the stream. But I'm actually really happy with this. Let's do a Control S to save now. But now, let's go ahead and go CCCC pipeline. I got to make my characters. Oh, jeez. All right, let's go into here, temp, CC4 testing. Who do we bring in? My baby. So, can you just rent cloud? Yes. However, we will see what happens. Okay, all right, okay. Whoa. Select hierarchy. Move to a new collection. Character. And we're going to dump you into there. We're going to select the biker genes. Go control. Select all this. Control J to join. Then from here, I'm going to select my main man. We're going to go rigging animation. Quick rig. Oh, just rigify. Just put that in real quick. That's some eyebrows. They are. Yes. Large eyebrows. Delightful. Yes. One of the latest characters, in the animated web series, the Lich is making a comeback. Yes. Cannolis. Oh, delightful. Everybody needs a good cannoli. Yes. Okay, let's grab that. Make sure there's no keyframes. Let's come up into the top. And we're going to go get rid of these, details, torso will keep, primary face, secondary. There we go. So I'm just going to throw them in a seat. And we'll see how it looks with a character in there. That's a big joystick. That's what she said. Let's fire Marco. Dude, you're tired. You're tired. Shut up. Let's go like this. Just want to quickly set this up. And we're just going to pose him. Okay, can you lean back? Because you're a bit uptight, mate. And then we will bring you back. The shoulders need to come down. And then we've got this hand. I don't like. I'm not a fan of that. So this, I reckon, needs to come down lower. And probably in a little bit. So let's go ahead and fix that. And that's why I kept everything separate. And then we can fix that up later. I think that's looking much better. Now we go back into object mode. Let's grab this. And so we're just kind of like posing just to make sure that it does fit nicely. And we do get those cameras in the right spot. Rent. 3D work. Yeah, I'm not even looking. Getting my image together, description. Nice. Spraying artists. Yes, it's like that, sometimes spread out. Correct. Can't remember. Do you have a full tutorial on Rigify out there? Yes, I do. However, I can do an updated one for you. However, saying that, technically, but it's a robot. A robot would be a lot easier to do. We'll talk later about that one. Okay, so we're going to go like so. Scale YY. Something like that. If I do rotate YY. There we go. Perfect. And then actually we'll probably come up a little bit higher. Then he's got his thumb on the button. And so now what we can do is we can actually just come in and select all this, control Actually, we'll select the arm and the shoulder. Control C, Control Shift V to flip. What am I missing? Did I miss a bone? Weird. Ah, you know why? It's not sitting in the middle. He's not sitting in the middle of the chair. That's why. So we'll go G to the X. Now he's sitting in the middle. G, X, Control C, Control Shift V. Lovely. That works really nice. And because we've got that set up as an IK, mate, you can just relax. Mate, put the legs out, will you? Just chill. GY, rotate Z, GX, GX. I think that looks great. So now if I grab this camera. Don't, you weren't meant to save it, you stuffed idiot. Anyway, let's do an F12 and we'll just kind of see. However, I should be using Unreal 5. That is correct. However, because I got limited time, wait, that's the wrong materials. What are we looking at? 18 seconds, 19 seconds, okay. Crud, I didn't import him. Material parameters. Somewhere there's a thing where I can... No, he's in cycles. That's not right. It doesn't look right. I think it's because I haven't updated this for a long time. Let's do a Control S to save. Rebuild shaders? I don't know. His hair is off. Not as good as yours. Alright, I think that's better. We have this problem with his eyes. Ooh, settle down, mates. Which is my fault because I didn't like. There's a. Whoops. Because if I do Control L, it's not his whole light bulb. On these, there's a kind of like a bit of a clear bit over the top. Now if we go into render view, that looks good. Let's do an F12 and we'll see how that looks. Procedure materials, maybe I'll start selling those for now. Yep, that's looking much better. The bringing the character in, what will happen as well is that if we go into light, the transparency goes up. That is looking delish. That is looking delish. Glass material needs to be fixed. And I think that's because there's 2 layers of grass. Oh, the grass. Let's do an Alt H Just want to examine the glass a little bit. Remove. No, it's a plane. So let's jump into the shading. Update the glass material. And we'll change it to 0.95. Let's go back into layout. Oh, hiccups. F12. I still have far out. Look. I am pretty chuffed at that. I know, tiny. Do you need me with something? Yes. You're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Bear with me. It is actually getting pretty high in here. That is looking gorgeous. Really liking that. Here's a question for everyone. Who is still watching Doctor Who? No idea. No. I'm actually really, really happy with this. One thing I'm going to do tomorrow is I reckon I might put in where the ship can rotate, and so the sun will come through at various angles. I reckon that'll be interesting. Let's just close that. I'm just having to think. Where's the sun at the moment? I want to see. Sun's behind. I kind of want to see it streaking across the ship. Looking so good. Are they too far apart? I don't think so. I think it's okay. I'm happy with that. I think we achieved a lot. What I want to do though is let's just do a Control S to save. We're going to go into 1920. It's a bit of a square view. No. 1080. And there should be another camera here. Control numpad 0. Let's do an F12 and see that one. Job done. I know. Psst. Delish. Now, this ship I will probably put up on Patreon later, probably Monday or Tuesday. He needs a friend. What happened to his friend? Accident. No. And I'm not going to say what the story is right now. Oh, there's a piece that's cutting through there. Brother, what's that? Should be fine. No, I'm not going to go into the story details. But that is looking gorgeous. What I'm going to do now, Fab sucks, bring out Unreal Marketplace. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to call it a night, jump over to my Discord. I'm going to be there for about 15 minutes or so. Let me grab an invite people. Whoops, disable. I'm going to click on that. Disable streamer mode. Invite people, copy. here, here, Control V. Come jump over into the Discord. I'll be there in a sec. But I'm pretty happy. If you're new to the channel, welcome, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Kind of want to hit 100,000 before the end of the year. Will it happen? I don't know. Would it be sweet? Sure would. What is this? Oh, that's a wing. Anyway, call it a night. Thank you very much.